Welcome to Hitman Boxing, and I'm back with some more news. Deontay Wilder obviously was scheduled to fight Alexander Povetkin on May 21st in Moscow, but that fight fell through because Povetkin turned up a dirty test. He was caught using a banned substance, thus the WBC postponed the fight. And that fight's still in postponement for whatever reason. I would think that they would drop that fight completely and fucking, have some sort of consequences for Povetkin, man, because, he turned up a fucking dirty test, man. That's just not cool. We're supposed to have clean fighters in the sport of boxing. Obviously, that's not going to be 100% across the board, but with this random drug, drug testing, it helps, but, shit, that they need to just drop that fight completely. But anyway, Deontay Wilder is going to be fighting Chris Arreola this summer. Now, I was thinking to myself a few days ago, I'm like, man, who the fuck can Deontay Wilder fight? And I'm just thinking, man, Chris Arreola kept coming to mind. I'm just like, nah, they're not going to go that route with Chris Arreola, man. But sure enough, they fucking picked this guy, man. So he's going to end up fighting Chris Arreola. Chris Arreola was stopped by, I think he was stopped by Bermain Stavern. He was stopped by Klitschko back in, I think, 2009 or some shit like that. But obviously more recently he was stopped by Stavern. I'm picking Deontay Wilder to stop Chris Arreola, man. This motherfucker don't got shit left in the tank, man. He's washed the fuck up. And it's a shame that he has to fight Chris Arreola when he had Alexander Povetkin right in his crosshairs. People were saying that he was fucking scared, that he was going to drop the belt against Povetkin, and he was proving everybody wrong. He was going to go to Russia. He was going to fight this motherfucker on his home turf. But even having all of those fucking advantages against Deontay Wilder, the motherfucker still goes and cheats. I think Deontay Wilder knocks that motherfucker out whether he's got steroids or whether he's steroid fucking free. It don't really fucking matter in my opinion. But this is definitely a step down in competition because Povetkin would have been his toughest fight to date, man. And, Chris Arreola ain't really shit, in my opinion. I guess he's a solid opponent, man. But this is like the third time he's going after the WBC belt, man. So I got Deontay Wilder winning this fucking fight. Hopefully they can fix this mandatory situation. At some point in the fall of this year. Because I'd like to see Deontay Wilder, fight a tough opponent, man. Because, he needs to fight a tougher opponent. He needs to step up in competition. Let's be honest, man. Most of his wins were against bums. I know he can only fight who they put in front of him, man. But he done fought a lot of fucking bums, man. So, I really give him props for that win over Stavern. That was a good win, man. But he kind of had some trouble in his last fight, man. It would have been interesting to see how he would have fought Povetkin. But, again, Deontay Wilder looking like he's going to fight Chris Arreola this summer. What do you guys think about it? Was there anyone else available for Deontay Wilder to fight? I'm really not too sure with regard to the heavyweight division. So if you know, just drop a comment, man. I'm really interested. Would love to discuss this shit. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.